Hello, how you doing?
Hey there.
So we're just here. We wanted to do a little blog around why are meetings important? Why are effective meetings important? And it was funny because I was thinking back about why I got into this work in the first place. And it was years and years and years ago. I was at this event in Slovenia, and there had been this business leaders event that was kind of like dovetailing with the end of this larger youth event that I was helping run. And what happened was everyone was sitting around the fire. So there were these senior execs talking to young people, and there were all these debates about the issues of the time, whether it was environment or social justice or economy or hunger and poverty. And I just remember seeing all of these people arguing over these issues and having this moment of like, oh my goodness, it's not the issues, it's how we meet together to actually move through them that's the problem. And that ended up starting this whole track of work for me, which is about like we have to shift how we meet. Otherwise, we're never going to be able to work our way through the complexity and range of challenges that we're faced with in our communities, in our organizations, in our places of work, in our families, in our lives.
I love that because you just sparked for me that maybe why I got into this is because I was in a lot of meetings. Because that's how we know how to get work done, right? Like, we know in these spaces of complexity and what we're facing right now, we know that we have to meet with each other. And so I think I was in a lot of meetings, as many of us are, that weren't that good. Right. And so, and somehow we expect because we're human beings, we're going to know how to meet together. Right. So we have a little bit of like idea that, oh yeah, I'm a person, you're a person, we can figure it out. But actually there's a real skill to running and designing and actually participating in meetings as well. Yep. And so I think that's part of why, we developed this course, Leading Effective Meetings, because we think, we want to see change. People are in meetings all the time. Meetings are like a clear vehicle for making change.
Right, and it's not the big meetings for me. Like that's what I love about this course is that it's not the big meetings. It's actually like the day-to-day, week-to-week meetings. Like I think there's plenty of kind of training out there in the participatory leadership world that prepares you for the big staff meeting or the massive stakeholder engagement. But like, how are we actually changing the culture of how we meet with each other over time? Because we're not going to solve the complexity of these issues in huge gatherings. We're going to solve it in the day-to-day relationships that we're building and the day-to-day strategies we're designing in the face of increasingly complex, increasingly overwhelming, increasingly rapidly changing circumstance. And so we got to figure out the small stuff to be able to tackle the big stuff.
That's right. Culture is set in meetings.
Right.
Culture is set daily.
Yeah.
And so if we want to enjoy what we're doing and be good at it and be effective, like we got to make our meetings better.
Brilliant. So Leading Effective Meetings is coming up, and it's a thing. This is the fourth one we're doing.
Right.
I know, it's real. So we're really excited. If you want to come and join us, that'd be great. We got sign-ups already. We'd love to top it up. So please come and join us, and it starts in spring, so it starts in April.
April 6th.
April 6th, look at that, nice one, shoes. Good, and we'll look forward to seeing you, and there'll be a link attached to this blog where you can follow for more info. All right, have a super day.